Hey, welcome back. It's Kyle Got Camera, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you about how I use this secret little hack to get clients from Instagram. Stay tuned. There are many ways to get clients for your video business, but I'm gonna tell you about a really sneaky way that is really easy, actually. You don't have to do much, and it's super effective. So we're gonna get into where do you first meet the client, how do you have that conversation, and then how do you add them on social media or Instagram specifically to get them consuming your content and engaging with what you're up to and generating that interest, that curiosity that draws them into eventually becoming a client or putting them in a position where it's really organic and they feel like they need what you have to offer. So let me tell you a personal story. I was at an event, and an event is a great place to meet clients, whatever industry or niche you're in. I was at an event and I was filming testimonials, and I remember I sat down with this guy and I filmed a story testimonial with him, and he was a really interesting dude. He was dressed really sharp. He had this like bow tie on, and we got to talking afterwards, and he was just like really cool, and we were vibing. And I recently got in the habit of every time I meet someone at an event, it's like, hey, just add me on Instagram, check out what I'm going on. I heard that I have a really interesting Instagram to follow. So we got out our phones. I had him find me right there on the spot. He added me, and then I added him, and now we're following each other, right? Pretty normal. But then what I did is I sent him a message on like a DM, and I said, hey man, so awesome meeting you at so-and-so's event. Have a safe flight or safe travels, whatever. And what that does is it tells Instagram all of a sudden that now we have a relationship. And so his posts start showing up on my feed. I start liking his posts, commenting on his posts, or I start watching his story and I see what he's up to and I'll reply to his story. And now all of a sudden there's this dialogue happening in the algorithm of Instagram. And what that does is it pushes me to the front of the wheels on the Instagram story section. So now I'm showing up over and over and over again in that little circle on the wheel on Instagram stories. And what I start to notice is when I'm posting stories, I'm looking at who's watching my stories. This dude is literally watching every single story. Every single story. So fast forward 6 months down the road. And as you know, like sometimes finding clients is not an immediate thing. You have to plant the seed. You have to water the seed. You have to nurture that relationship. So I had another event coming up in San Diego, and it's a huge industry event for my niche. And what happened was, I know that this guy is a speaker. So I texted him, I said, hey man, you coming into town for Traffic and Conversions, which was the conference. And he said, yeah, I'm gonna be speaking at some events the week after. I'm not gonna be in town that week. I said, awesome, man. Who is shooting at your event? Who's getting footage for you? And he texted back and he said, I don't have anyone, nobody. And I said, huh, interesting. I said, dude, can I come grab some footage for you? Can I come grab some shots for you? That's all I said. Hey, can I come grab some shots for you? And he said, yeah, that would be really awesome. Thank you so much. And so all of a sudden, we just initiated a relationship that was formed on Instagram, and now I'm shooting for him. But I didn't even ask for money because, as you know, I like to give my services for free to influential people so that I can start building my relationship capital and I can start getting distribution to the work that I'm creating. So I said, yeah, man, I would love to, for free, I would just want to come and grab some shots for you. Well, for whatever reason, it didn't end up working out. And what ended up happening is he had an event a month later that he flew me out to. So I didn't shoot him at the event that we talked about, but he flew me out to this other event and I didn't ask for anything. It was just, I was gonna go and help him out. He ended up paying me $3,000 just to show up and shoot a little video for him. And then after that, he flew me to New York. He paid me another $5,000. Then he sent me another client who paid me $7,500. Then he sent me another client who paid me $5,000. And then I shot his daughter's wedding. Then he paid me another $5,000. And then all of a sudden, this guy's paid me $25,000 and sent me 2 other clients. And it all started with me just adding him on Instagram and engaging and making sure that my story is showing up first and seeing that he's watching all my stuff. So I knew that when I reached out to him and I said, hey man, you coming in town? Can I grab some shots for you? He was gonna be receptive because he's been watching my Instagram story for 6 months of me making videos and working with other entrepreneurs. So it's a really subtle, it's a really sneaky, but it's a really effective hack that is a great way to own someone's attention, a great way to draw your client into your world and to show them what you're doing, to get them to experience what you actually provide for your clients and how you work with people, to get them excited. Because if they're watching all your stuff, you better believe that they're engaged. You better believe that they like what you're up to and they get to know you that way. You get to build that relationship with them via their voyeurship on your Instagram story. So I hope that helps you. I hope that serves you. I hope that helps you get some clients. And remember, play the long game, give from a place of service, and always contribute to people's lives and their businesses, and it will never fail you, okay? So if you haven't joined our community yet, then please go ahead, click the link in the description, join the Got Camera Crew, the fastest growing, most engaged community of videographers in the world, and subscribe. We're gonna be dropping so much more new heat on this channel, videos every week, and I can't wait to help you on this journey of growing your videography business and see you in the community. Peace.